Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you're watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. So today is another special day because we will taking a look at another Filipino-made deck. This is called the Light Doll Actions. So this is a deck of cards for slowly and purposefully transforming your life. So this deck is made by Lois Veloso, so she is known as the Millennial Manguhula, and also Reina Regina, who is a professional tarot reader. She also owns my favorite shop for getting locally made decks, 4-1 Shop. I'll link their Instagram handles as well as the 4-1 shop down below. Okay, and this comes in this two-piece box. It is kind of loose, so not exactly my favorite, but that's what it looks like. It has a card that tells you how to use the deck. It can be used as an action prompt or as an oracle message, and as a companion to tarot. And what's special about this deck is it is a deck of 56 cards. And you have cards for all of action prompts for all of the cards of the minor arcana and the suits. So later on we will flip through so that you can see the cards or the action prompts in the deck. But basically you have one for wands, for fire, which has a different back. And then for the cup suit, the water, the air or the swords, and lastly for pentacles. These are the backs. They are not reversible because of the text and the design. It's not really my favorite. I don't really like having text at the back of cards. I mean, I don't mind that they're not reversible. I just don't really like text. But that is just a personal preference. What's important is what is written or what is in the front of the cards. It is also landscape. It is white with a lot of text, just telling you the action prompt. You have some keywords and the number and the card, playing card association, which also corresponds to the minor arcana suit. So in this case, you have the clubs for the wands, heart for cups, then you have the spades for swords, and lastly the diamonds for pentacles. All right. So the cards are matte. It's quite thin, so it shuffles really well, but it snaps back, so I feel it's sturdy enough. Okay, so we'll zoom in and take a look at all of the cards. All right. Now, what I like about this deck is that you get your keywords for each of the cards, which also correspond to the minor arcana. So it's also a good learning tool. I know I mentioned, a learner like me or somebody who's studying tarot like me. I have been studying tarot for 1.5 years, but I think I will be an eternal student of tarot. So these keywords for me are quite helpful, and I do like that a lot. And then you have this big text that tells you the action prompt, and you have a little bit more detail at the bottom. So I think the concept is really quite nice. There's a lot that you can use this for, and it's very the action prompts are very, very doable. Yeah, so you have for the Two of Wands, it's just slipping. For the Two of Wands, you have planning, decisions, and travel, research and plan your next adventure. So this is helpful for me because sometimes I do spreads, like at the last would be an advice card or an action, and sometimes I kind of wonder what that would mean or that particular card, and I can just refer to this. 6, 7. I'm sorry if you're hearing my candle. It's already, it's been burning for a while, so I do hear I do hear it burning. But yeah, just keeping it until the end of the video. I love this. This is for the Ten of Wands because, as you know, the imagery on the Ten of Wands is that you're overburdened. You're carrying a lot of these wands or sticks, and I love that the action for that would be to say no if you're at full capacity. And then definitely For me, the chords are very difficult to interpret, but it's very helpful to have this type of deck. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. There are 52 cards in this deck because you only have the jacks, the queens, and the kings. So you don't have, I'm not sure what the knight probably is not represented, because this is the same as the number of cards in the playing card deck. It is quite simple, I mean, the way it's laid out, but that is also a good thing because it's very easy to just get the message, and I don't mind that at all. And I really like the keywords. So far, the keywords are really are corresponding with how I also read or associate tarot. And the swords or the spades. And lastly, for the diamonds or the pentacles suit. Oh, okay. So this isn't a familiar thing to me, rocks versus pebbles list, but yeah, you get more information here at the bottom. I do make something like this already. I just didn't know that that is what it was called. Collaboration. And okay. Alright, so like we usually do, I zoomed out and we will shuffle this deck. I also turned off my candle because it was kind of I was kind of getting scared. And yeah, like I thought, like I said, there's really no issue riffle shuffling this deck because of the card stock. It's perfect for riffle shuffling, and you can get a really good mix. Okay, now it is the kind of mat that also tends to stick a little bit, which is, well, it's not super bad, but yeah, I usually work with jumpers, meaning that when I overhand shuffle the deck, I want a card to jump out, and this sticks a little bit, but not too bad. It's not too bad, yeah. So I can work with it, and that's how it overhand shuffles. Oops. And yeah, maybe, no, we'll put that back. And then let's try and see if a card wants to be read. So what's the message? What's the message for me? Or what's my action for today? I have two, but let us take this. Oh. Okay, so probably it's a reminder for me to stop spending so much. All right, okay, so let's take a look at this. So this corresponds to the Four of Pentacles. So the keywords is security, saving, and control. And it says save half your money from your salary or allowance. Looking closer, oops. It's okay. Invest in your future. Try saving a certain percentage of your earnings every month. Don't touch the money unless it's time to pour it into worthy opportunities. Gambling doesn't count. Now, this might seem or this might sound very basic, but it is a message that resonates clearly with me, very deeply with me. I am a bit of a collector. I collect tarot decks and crystals. Right now, I think that at least for the crystals part of my spending, I am overspending, and yeah, I think this is a good message for me to rein in myself and invest for the future, because although I'm not into debt or anything like that, but this is a very good reminder that I should tone down a bit. Let's pick another one. Let's pick another one. We just want to see another message or what action I could do. All right. And oh no. It says here, so this is for the Jack of Hearts or Cups. The keywords are idealism, sensitivity, and creativity, and it says make an artwork of your feelings. And I don't think I can do this because I'm very, very bad at art. I cannot draw to save my life. Yeah, it's just really bad. I don't know how I can do this, but we will try. So it says here, create a visual representation of your emotions by drawing, painting, designing. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece. Great. That's great, because I can't. You'll be surprised at what you might discover about your feelings in the process. So probably I can try it. I don't really have a lot of art materials because I don't draw. I don't do anything artsy or even crafty, to be honest. So let's see. Maybe I have a coloring app in my phone. Maybe I can try and color based on what I'm feeling, and that would help me. Maybe that's what this prompt is telling me to do. Anyway, so that has been, let me zoom out a bit. So that has been the Light Doll Actions deck. I think it's very practical. It's quite easy to do. It can be used as a prompt, an action prompt, or yeah, as an oracle card. Or for me, I probably also use it to help me with my associations or keywords, like a flashcard type of thing. Yeah. But yeah, so I think this is a pretty good deck, and I am glad to have it in my collection. All right. Okay, so that has been the flip through of the Light Doll Actions Oracle deck. Thank you for watching, and if this is helpful, please click on the like button and do consider subscribing to my channel. I post videos like this weekly, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!